Now with the bestowal of the boot, our commissioner, Jermaine Event. The good game high five and the accompanying wheelchair shot.
Yes.
Let's hear it for our teams.
Now if the wind blow the plains and the prairies, knocking you off your horse, just here in the pit of your soul, don't grow weary, the shadow of an echo of a curse. I know how the skies, they bless your intentions and otherwise shave your resolve. The crossing is long, be you humble or tall. The castle's not far in the distance. I know you won't be bothered. No, you won't be assured. I know you won't go that way.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to opening day, May 3rd of the DKBC 2009. What's up, everybody? Holla, bitches! Team 1190.
If you like having fun and winning sometimes, maybe all the time, this season, we're playing it.
All right. Pistos and frajos. That's Mexican. That's cigarettes and beer.
Hi, we're Team Pisto y Frajo.
Glory, glory, Pistos frajos. All right. I need John Cougar Mellencatz. There you go.
We take things about as seriously as Aaron's shoe. Instead of actually playing kickball, just fucking around because kickball's ridiculous and we're ridiculous. And there's fucking beer on my face.
We got the runs.
I've been playing kickball for approximately 5 weeks. You know, we haven't played since we were in 4th or 5th grade, and it surprisingly takes more athleticism than we originally assumed it would.
All right, let's see. We have Team Doppelganger. Videos happen.
My name is Mary Grace. I'm the team captain of Team Doppelganger. We are here to be as good as the other team is, basically. We always win, even when we lose.
And the last of the sack lunch, we have the green team. Keeping it green.
We're awesome, we're the best. Go green team.
And green shirts. That right there is your sack lunch. Give the sack lunch captain a hand there. Fantastic. Now we have the hot lunch conference. Metro 20. We're gonna start with Metro 20 on the hot lunch conference. There we go.
I'm captaining the oldest team in the league. We're called the Natural 20. Based on Dungeons & Dragons, nerdsdom, all that great stuff.
We have the Convicted. Come on, Convicted. Get your ass out there. Mosey on out there. Take your time.
I started our prison team
because we're all the troublemakers.
They said we're supposed to make a movie? And we can't make movies because we only get special films in prison. My first time being a commish, the first black commish, they're gonna show porn on my fucking night. Awesome. You guys suck ass. The Suburban Home Shotgunators. Or some this fucking name that you guys have. Suburban Home! Where's Manny Clark?
My name is Matthew Clark. I'm the captain of the Suburban Home Shotgunators. I'm preemptively holding the boot. It looks good on me, I think.
I need double OP, Oceans of Pain. You might as well have a good time with it. What are you saying?
This year I wanted to bring all of my favorite friends and fellow designers and musicians on board and get them involved with the Denver Kickball Coalition.
All right, TRT. Yeah. Wow, Germany.
Yeah, I like kickball, and I like dressing up for kickball and kicking some balls. The end.
It is your team that won the boot last year. The team that you guys hate a whole lot. The team that I am on. Hell yeah.
We won this last year. So we're trying to be the first team in kickball to do it twice.
Why you guys got me haters? Nice socks! Look around the teams next to you. These are the teams you're going to be playing in your conferences. Outside the conferences, if you get to the playoffs, you'll be playing teams in the other conference. If you get to the booth, you'll be playing this up. This is mine now! So, you got Bowman? Yeah. This is mine! Well, all right. Let's get this kickball thing started.
The biggest asshole would have to be the commish, because shit rolls downhill, and shit's gonna run all over the commish this year. That'd be a Jermaine event.
We were at Ian's for a Rare Bird barbecue one time, and Jermaine had about 40 people around a flip cup table, and he was organizing it, and he had everybody involved, and everybody was cheering, and we were like, Jermaine should be commish, because this guy, when he puts his mind to it, he can do it.
This is full of Sauvignon Blanc. wine that I stole from a roommate because I'm celebrating me having sex for the first time in 10 months. It's awesome.
Well, we had a lot of white guilt running around the league, so we picked Jermaine.
I think he's been great, you know? I mean, he's got his stuff together. He's the best commissioner to wear Speedos to every game.
Roommate just got through texting me. She's really mad about the fact that I drank her wine. I will replace it later on. I wanna stab you in the fucking throat, bastard.
Like maybe 2 years ago, Jermaine, when he drank too much whiskey, would have sunk this league. But this year's Jermaine's doing great.
Drink less, Jermaine, drink less. I love you, but drink less.
He's very drunk. I think that sums up the rest too.
Drinking, smoking, kickball.
Joe's the big mysterious Joe. He's a persona that will live and lives on in infamy.
One time he was in town, he stayed at my house, and I got up to get ready for work, and he was naked on my couch with his flag at full mast, shall we say. And that went well with the coffee that day.
I have known Joe Phillips, the commish, since way before he was the commish. He is a fantastic man. I know truly everything about him. I'll pull back on telling his whole life story because he can do that for you.
I'm Joe Phillips. Joe. There was a group of us in our early 20s. And so we spent every night partying. That was our life. Listening to music, going to shows, getting drunk, chain smoking. We made a friend with a Norwegian foreign exchange student named Stig Schitterfoss. He was going to school at the School of Mines, but he would hang out with us. Sweet, sweet man. We all fell in love with him. And one night I was asking him what he thought of Denver. And he said, oh, it's nice. I was like, come on, you can really tell us. And he's like, well, you guys don't do anything outside. All you guys do is you're just a bunch of chain-smoking alcoholics. I was like, no, this is Denver. We play sports. And he's like, I've never seen any of you guys play sports. You watch the Broncos and you watch the Nuggets, but I've never seen any of you guys go to the park. In fact, I've never seen any of you before the sun goes down. So I told Stig, I was like, look, we'll get a game together. We'll go play anything. You want to play volleyball? He was like, no. You want to play wiffle ball? No. Do you want to play football? He was like, oh, like soccer? And I was like, no. And he's like, well, I play soccer. And I was like, you're not going to get us to play soccer. And I kept throwing out all these different ideas for like a fun sport we could just meet up and play. And kickball came out. I explained to him that it was baseball with a ball that you kick, and it was close enough to soccer in his mind that he said, yeah. And I was able to get a few people excited about going down to Maury Middle School and playing a game of kickball. It wasn't even a scene, like there was no like ironic element to it. This was just us finding me and a Norwegian guy going down a list of sports that we could play to prove to a Norwegian that people in Colorado did more than just drink and smoke. So we went the next day, we woke up, and there was about 10 or 12 of us, and we played kickball with a soccer ball, and we had a blast. And as we were finishing up, it was like, well, do you want to play next week? I was like, yeah, let's play next week. And so we came back the next week, and that time we had a real kickball. And then when that was done, it was like, well, do you want to play next week? And I was like, yeah, we'll play next week.